I am here to tell the tales of my time traveling through time. My time travel expedition. But holy shit, I literally can't keep up. You guys are so freaking sweet. Thank you so much for all the gift subs and the resubs and the cheers. Thank you. Thank you. Holy shit. You guys are the best. Thank you so much for being so sweet and supportive. Thank you for being patient. I really didn't want to go a whole week without a stream, but I didn't expect to get a little sicky. Time travel? No, I didn't travel that far back. I only traveled 3 hours in the past. I didn't travel 3 billion million kajillion years in the past. It's okay if you missed me. I originally was gonna go to AX just to see my friends in person, because every single con that I've been to since being a VTuber has all been like work related, and I barely get to see my friends. So I was like, okay, AX is gonna be the friend hangout con. And then I had some really exciting things come up, and I was like, well, maybe one day can be work. So one day I was at the con doing stuff, but other than that, I was really just hanging out with friends. So I'm sorry if you missed me, or if I was in a hurry to get to where I needed to go. If you did see me, I'm sorry. But I will be coming back to another con. I will be at TwitchCon in person. That's probably the next con. Well, maybe. As of right now, that's the next con. Maybe another con. I don't know yet. I feel like it's always so crazy. Sometimes things can be a little last minute. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for the warm welcome back. Holy shit! Flipper! Thank you for the massive tip. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I'm sorry. I feel like I don't know. I'm not like trying to stall. I know you guys are really excited and hyped for the stories, but like we don't gotta rush. I wanna look at you guys a little longer before I look off into the distance, thinking about remembering and reminiscing all the stories. Yeah, it's good to be back. The whiplash I got when I booted up VTube Studio again after being like away from my computer for so long, I was like, dang, that's me. I look cute. No more gross flesh body. So it's nice. You guys, we just had a subathon. Why are you all going crazy? Ken, thank you so much. Thank you. You guys are the friggin' best. Thank you, Pyro Puffs. Thank you. Not normal? Well, it shouldn't feel normal. It always feels like a special like little treat every time. Charlie's gonna get too chunky if you keep giving him treats. Thank you. I am back. Yes, I am sorry for leaving you alone for a week. I think it's been almost exactly a week. A little over a week. I'm so sorry. Oh yeah, all the subathon winners did claim their prizes. Yes, that was all situated. Yeah. I was very, very busy, yeah. So pretty much as soon as the subathon wrapped up and the timer ended, I zoomed and I packed super quick. So that way I was able to make sure I had everything. And because I traveled a lot as a cosplayer, I kind of have run into every different kind of mishap that could potentially happen. I've forgotten things that like sometimes you don't think to bring something until something happens. Like you get a blister on your ankle walking around the convention and you're like, oh shit, I don't have any band-aids. So I literally have this like giant master packing list that I use every time I have to travel anywhere, especially if I'm bringing a cosplay like I usually do of myself. But yeah, so I'm always really, really, really anal. I didn't want to use that word, but I couldn't think of another word. I'm always listen. I was using it. Listen. I'm neurons activated. Get out of here. Listen, okay. I'm very meticulous about how I pack. Listen! It's okay, because you guys clearly are not educated. Okay, anal definition. Wait, hold on. See more. Hold on. Wait. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. I swear. Oh, here we go. Okay. Why is it giving me the sauce definition first? Okay. It means extremely or overly neat, careful, or precise. Okay? That's how I am with packing, okay? Careful, precise, very organized, and neat. Yes. Anal. Anyway. I always make sure that I have everything. I'm kind of like a chronic overpacker because of that. Because you never know. It's like, what if, I don't know, what if I need a safety pin? Yeah. I bring safety pins, in case my shirt falls apart and the 3 extra shirts I pack aren't good enough. I don't know. Yeah, a sewing kit. It's not really a kit. I just bring like a needle and thread. I bring black thread and white thread for light and dark colored fabrics, just in case I need to sew up a little seam. But I'm always overpacking, and it's kind of a problem because I've got giant suitcases, and they're always really, really heavy. And then trying to get that through airports and in Ubers is a hassle. Like if a button pops off my shirt, yeah. Although, I don't look that good in button-up shirts because then the buttons leave those ugly gaps. Although, you guys want to know a tip? If you take double-sided tape and you put it like between the buttons and you tape the opening shut, it looks a lot better. So you don't have that like ugly like pulling, because the boobies do that. but button-up shirts usually don't fit me very well. I usually look like a box. I either look like a box, a granny, or it's a V-neck. a tip applied to guys? Well, sure. There just has to be like, enough fabric to tape it to. But anyways, anyways, just to preface this, I won't be showing any con images or footage on stream today because I am going to put together a whole vlog. Kaiser has all the footage that he's editing for me right now. So between myself and I was walking around with Red and Jeremy, and they were also recording some stuff for me that they gave to me. So there's going to be an upload, my very first IRL video going up on YouTube. I don't know if it will be this weekend or next weekend, depending on how much time Kaiser needs to put everything together. But I got a lot of really awesome footage this year. Yeah, VTuber vlog. Don't get your hopes up too high, okay? I'm not like physically in shots, okay? It's not like the typical YouTuber vlog where they point the camera at themselves and they're like, "Hey everybody, it's me, your girl." It's like me just like filming shit. I'm like talking. There are a couple clips of me in cosplay on stage for the Nikkei event, which I will get to very soon. But it'll still be really, really fun, and you guys will be able to see my experiences. And there's also another really crazy thing. Like, so many of my dreams came true at this con. There's something else that I hadn't really talked about yet that was huge in the vlog. So I'm really excited to talk about it. But listen up! We will start the story! Yay! Okay, so when I got to the con, because Anime Expo is a 4-day convention. Most cons are usually 3 days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but day 1 of Anime Expo is actually on Thursday. So I got there a day early, so their day 0 is Wednesday, and day 0 is usually like a badge pickup day, or like where the vendors start getting all their stuff set up. But because AX is such a big con, depending on when you buy your tickets, they will actually mail them to you. So you don't have to wait in a ridiculously long line, because the crowds at AX are already ridiculous. So waiting in a ridiculously long line for just your badge, you'd be there all day. So I'm really, really glad that they mail them. However, I was talking with Culture. They are the lovely people who hosted my meet and greet at their booth, and they also had some really awesome limited edition merch that they had just for the con, and they were able to get me an exhibitor badge, which means that I can kind of cut through the normal lines of people, because I remember last year, I think I had to wait in a line outside for like 2 hours, and it was just like the heat beating down on me, and I was like, damn, like, I know so many people cosplay at this con, but I don't think I ever could because I would die outside. It's too damn hot. But they were kind enough to give me one of their extra like exhibitor vendor badges. So I was able to just kind of zoom right into the line. Although the line seemed really manageable this year. It didn't seem like it was too busy, but it's better to be safe than sorry, you know? Especially being in cosplay. So they really saved me there. And I'm very, very thankful to everything that our culture has done for me. So it wasn't like cutting a line. It was like a special entrance that nobody was really at. So I didn't really cut anybody. It wasn't like that. So Wednesday, I met up with the agriculture team, got my badge, and they were like, hey, do you want to like go into the con to see the booth and see everything? And I was like, hell yeah. So I was able to go inside the convention on day 0 where nobody else is around but like the staff. And I was able to see them setting up the booth where my meet and greet was at. And they had, oh my God, you guys. So It was kind of awkward because the booth that I was at was actually in the 18 plus section, but it wasn't an 18 plus booth. Like, it was a totally wholesome like booth. That's just the vendor space that they were able to get. But so the thing with the 18 plus area in the artist alley is that it's like these giant walls that are separated from everything else. These giant tall walls. This is like 18 plus all over it. And I'm just like, my Pyro Puffs are gonna have to get in the 18 plus section to come meet me. But once you get in there, if you look past all the boobies looking right at you, you'll see a giant sign, a giant like LED sign that's like, I don't know, it was like 10 feet tall, 10 feet wide of me. It was a big giant like LED billboard of me, and it was so damn cool. I do have footage of that you guys will be able to see. But it was crazy. It was like right next to the entrance where you walk inside the booth to see the merch and you see the meet and greets and stuff. I was right outside. Like, big giant sign. It was so cool. It was so cool. So I was able to meet some of the staff in person because I had done a lot of virtual meet and greets with our culture in the past. And they were going to bring the Sinder Supra, the Itasha collab that we did together. But I think they said the windshield ended up getting busted in the car wash, which fucking sucks. So hopefully they'll be able to bring it to TwitchCon. Because I really wanted to take pictures in cosplay with my Itasha. So it's okay. Maybe another con. It looks super damn cool. It's okay. I don't remember the specifics, but it was something with the windshield. There was like a crack in the windshield. So hold on. I just want to show you guys because I have to. I have a picture. I need to show you guys what this looked like because it's so fucking cool. So Where is it? Right here. Ba-ba-ba! Holy shit, that's huge. Look how big. It's probably bigger than 10 feet. I don't even know. I don't know measurements. That is what was right out front. This giant fucking picture. And then this space right here where you can see the people. That's where you walk into the booth to get to the meet and greets and see the merch and all that stuff. Fucking crazy. Look how big that is. It's not lit up in this picture, but oh my god, in person. That's a table. That's a table down there, by the way. That's a table. That's how big this fucking sign is. A giant waifu poster. Yeah. It was so cool. And this art was actually on some con exclusive merch that our culture made with me. So we had those jackets that I was showing you guys before I left for AX and the jet tags. Those were just like con exclusive items. However, the jacket will be returning at TwitchCon for sure, 100%. I know a lot of you guys asked at the meet and greet about the jackets, but a lot of like the sizes sold out. So if you're gonna be at TwitchCon, if you come to see me there, our culture will be there with the really cool jackets. They're like biker jackets. Hold on. I got a picture. Just in case you guys are new or you haven't had a chance to see them. All these pictures are so big. This is the jacket. It's got the same art on it. And also there's this really cool close-up detail of the jacket. Look at that. It's got a skull charm zipper. Look at that so we can match. You see my skull charm? I'm kind of hiding it. Yay. Yeah, we're twinning. So, if you are going to be at TwitchCon in San Diego, you can also snag one of these jackets. They'll be adding more stock. They also come in a special box. Like, it's really fancy. They come in a box when you get it. So they will definitely be there. Maybe other places in the future for the jacket. I don't know just yet. All I can confirm is definitely at TwitchCon if you were interested. So this was fucking awesome. Just seeing this the day before, all the big crowds were there, so I could look at it without, getting swarmed by people at the booth. Isn't it cool? Big muscular man wears big booba jacket. Yeah, so I actually got one for myself, of course, and also for Papa Wolf, because my dad really, really wanted one of the jackets, so I made sure to get one in his size. And I gave it to him when I got back from the airport, and he tried it on, and he loves it, and he was so happy. So Papa Wolf has one. So if you want to be cool, just like Papa Wolf, then yeah. No shame in wearing a waifu. Gabagool! What's up, Nablo? Hell yeah! So I really wanted to show you guys this giant fucking sign because it's so cool. It's so cool. And then we got our badges, and then after the convention center was actually going to be closing in a few minutes, so I was making my way to the exit, and to my surprise, I see the Nikkei booth. But I thought the Nikkei booth was in a different corner of the con. I didn't think it was in the main room where all the people, like the giant staircase leading to the vendor hall, like... So, if you guys saw my tweet about where the Nikkei booth was, that was technically part of the vlog, so you guys got a little teaser. You guys got a vlog teaser on Twitter. But yeah, pretty much I was like, yeah, this is the giant room where there's like massive fucking crowds of people, because this is like the main room of the entire convention. And then you turn around and the Nikkei booth is right there. And I was like, fuck, that's where I'm gonna be. So, in case you were not here before I left for the con, Nikkei reached out to me to do an IRL collab for their summer event. So pretty much they asked me to cosplay as myself. They did offer to get a cosplay made for me of their new outfits, but they're all bikinis, and I didn't want to I didn't want to be cosplaying in a bikini on a stage at a super fucking busy con. So I was like, I'll just wear my cosplay of myself. But that was really freaking awesome of them to offer me. Yeah, so they wanted me to be a guest at their booth, which was also a stage, and I hosted a game, like a little game show event, and I gave away prizes, and I was up there with some cosplayers who were so freaking sweet and beautiful, and it was awesome. But I will talk about that more a little later on. But yeah, TLDR, Nikkei asked to collab with me in person, and it was crazy. But at this point in time, I just saw like where their booth was, and I was really nervous because there was like a bit of a script that they wanted me to rehearse and make sure I got like some points across while I was on stage. So I was like, I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna remember as much as I can and give the audience a good show. But that night I was low-key panicking. Just a little bit. But after I got my badge and left the con, I treated myself to gyukaku. So there's this really good J barbecue chain that like isn't anywhere near me. Like I can only get it when I go traveling to like these big cities. It's called gyukaku. It is the best Japanese barbecue. It is so good. And I was like, oh shit, there's a gyukaku here. I'm gonna treat myself. So you bet I got some good meats and noodles and all the yummy stuff. Oh my god, it's so good. It's so good. So the really cool thing about gyukaku is that on their dessert menu you can get s'mores, and because it's like a barbecue grill with like fire underneath, they take the grill part off, and then it's like a little flame, and you can just like roast your marshmallows over the flame and make your s'mores. It's so much fun. It's so good. So if you have the chance, I would definitely go there. They do also have A5 Wagyu, but that's usually really expensive. But if you've never tried that before, oh, they got the good stuff there. They've got the really good stuff at Gyukaku. They usually sell out of it, so if you're able to get it, then you're lucky. And then after I ate, I went back to my hotel room, and I always like to do an inventory check when I get to the hotel, just to make sure, especially like with my cosplay of myself, I laid out all my outfit pieces, make sure everything is there, and I usually take the time as soon as I get there, so I'm not procrastinating, and so I don't get too busy to do it later. I iron, or not iron, but I steam everything. In case hotels don't have steamers, I bring my own little portable steamer. Remember when I said, you never know what you're gonna need? So I always bring a steamer because I never trust hotel irons, okay? You can still iron. There's usually an ironing board and an iron in most hotel rooms. But sometimes people iron, like they gunk up the iron with stuff. And then if there's like something on the bottom of the iron that you didn't know was there, and then you go to iron your own clothes, it can transfer it and ruin your clothes. It hasn't happened to me personally before, but I do know some friends that has happened to. So be careful when you're using a hotel iron. But I like to bring a little, like, I think I got it for like, I don't know, $10, $15. Like a really cheap little baby steamer. And it works really, really well. For grilled cheese, I would not cook food on a grimy hotel iron. Y'all are nasty. I actually have I have a whole like Google Drive folder filled with the videos that I took for my vlog, and I'm literally just looking at that so I know like so I remember what happened. So, so another thing, wait, hold on, I've got so many thoughts in my head. So after I make sure all my clothes are ironed or steamed or whatever, I also have to restyle my wig of myself every time, because traveling, everything slides around and things get messed up. So I gotta brush it out, get all the knots out. I gotta make sure everything is still styled the right way. I do have a lot to say because so much happened. And honestly, long wigs are such a nightmare to travel with. So it takes up a lot of space in my luggage because I like to keep it in a box so that way it doesn't get crushed with all the styling that's in it. But yeah, I have to make sure that looks good too. And I also really want to impress the people at the Nikkei event because it was a huge honor to be able to get the opportunity to work with them. So I wanted to look my very best. So I made sure my wig was all styled. And then that night, I met up with a bunch of friends and we all went to karaoke! Yay! It was so much fun. I'm usually a little too shy to get up and do karaoke, but there was a lot of soju. And because we were getting so much soju, the staff there kept giving us free extra bottles. So, just, you guys know me, the usual. My first song was Chop Suey. And nobody really knew it. So I just sang it by myself. And then, oh, there was an option at the karaoke bar, because sometimes when you go to a karaoke bar, you get this giant tome of different songs, and it's usually kind of limited. Like you don't always get to sing the songs that you want to sing, but we have access to YouTube if we get like the staff permission, and so they set up YouTube, so then we could play any YouTube like karaoke version and sing it. So we were singing a bunch of songs. Numi and I duetted CPR. That was pretty wild at the karaoke bar. And then I sang the Shrek 2 Holding Out for a Hero. That was fun. That was really fun. Yeah, of course the best version. Of course. No, not the DK rap. I think my limit was just 3. Because there was a lot of us there. And I wanted to make sure everybody got the chance to sing and hang out and have a good time. You want to hear it? I don't think that was documented. It was just a little VTubers hanging out. Hi, Toma! Hiya! I hope you're doing okay. I know a lot of friends got sicky. I caught a little head cold, but I'm mostly just stuffy and got that post-nasal drip going on. I'm just a little stuffy. But I feel fine. I'm totally fine otherwise. You're dying? No! No, I'll send good energy your way. It's the con plague. Hanging in there. Oh, I hope you feel better soon. Feel better. Drink lots of water. Yeah, get lots of rest. Oh, also, if your throat is sore, I literally have the miracle throat lozenge, okay? There was one time where I had a really bad sore throat, and it felt like glass like tearing up my throat. And then I tried these. They're the Honey's brand. They're honey, lemon, menthol, and eucalyptus throat lozenges, and they literally healed me. These are like the miracle, like they don't even taste that bad either. Oh my god, they're like so nice. It's like the ultimate cure. Well, I just have like I've got really bad allergies, like bad sinuses, and I have like, I don't know, my immune system's just been garbage lately. But this normally happens. Usually when I travel. But it's okay. I feel physically fine, but I just sound gross. I sound stuffy. But I feel okay. Like I can breathe. I can breathe. But yeah, so we did karaoke, and then after karaoke, oh, we got some Korean food. That was really yummy. Went to this really, really good restaurant. Each travel session is an immune system boost. I wish. I wish. I feel like, I don't know if it helps. I don't know if it's been helping. It wasn't Korean barbecue. It was just like a really good Korean restaurant with like a bunch of different foods. But I wasn't too hungry because I had a lot at Gyukaku for lunch earlier. So I just got some really yummy dumplings, and they were so good. But it was really nice because the whole big karaoke group of us all went to go eat together too, and it was just so nice hanging out with them. I met so many new people there. I met Rose for the first time, Rose Doodle. It was like her first time coming to a con as a VTuber and meeting all the VTubers. So I really wanted to make sure that she felt welcome, and she's just so freaking sweet. And Limealicious, I met for the first time. She was with Matara, and they are both so freaking sweet. Like everybody that I met this weekend is just absolutely kind, like the kindest people that you will ever meet. So nice. Also Limes and Matara always wore the cutest freaking outfits. Rose too. Oh my god, Rose had like this cute skirt with like dragons on it. Oh my god. VTubers are so stylish. They were so freaking cute. It's like, dang. Meanwhile, I'm wearing, I think I wore, you can actually see it in one of the vlogs. I was like vlogging the window, but you can see my shirt in the reflection. It's literally, so it's the Doge dog face, but it's recolored to look like Amaterasu from Okami. So here I am wearing this like silly little meme shirt because I'm like, still on the plane. I was like, I don't need to get changed. Like, it's fine. It's just karaoke. No, not James. It's the Doge, like with the paws crossed. Yeah. With like the such wow, many cool. You know that meme. The Shiba meme before Cheems. Yeah, the OG Doge meme. It's that but on a shirt. And then there's all these beautiful women showing up looking absolutely stunning, and there I am sitting in like my tech wear cargo pants and my dumb Ami Doge shirt, like, hi. Goddamn. Bass though, I'm glad. I'm glad you think so. Yeah, I was comfy because I was like, oh yeah, it's gonna be like a chill hangout with friends. And it was. It was pretty awesome. I had a lot of fun. Oh, it was so funny. It was so funny. Shoto was sitting next to me, and he was like, "Oh, do you know like any other songs but like metal?" And I was like, "Yeah." And so I was like, "Do you know this song?" And he's like, "No." And he was like, "Do you know this song?" And I was like, "No." So we didn't get to karaoke together, but it was so funny. Felt that. I was like, "What about like Linkin Park?" And he's like, I'm like, "Bro, what do you mean, It's Linkin Park." That was really funny. It was a good time. It was a good You guys sat there for like 10 to 15 minutes. We were looking at the book. That was before we put YouTube on. Yeah, just karaokeing. Well, usually when you do karaoke, you want it to be a song that you like, you know pretty well. Because it's a little nerve-wracking, getting up there in front of your friends, going la 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 la. The book was so thick. Well, the book was thick because it was mostly like Korean songs. It was a Korean karaoke bar. So like most of the book was just like in like the Korean characters. I was like, I don't know any of these. But yeah, I think Chop Suey, System of a Down, and CPR, and Holding Out for a Hero Shrek 2 version. It was a pretty solid lineup from me. Yeah. Divine Punishment Part 2? No. No. That would have been actually crazy. I think all my friends would have disowned me if I did that in front of them. But yeah, there was a lot of really awesome friends there. People I got to see again. Convergence of Sin? No. No. Let me think. So after karaoke, then we had food. Yeah, then I think I just went back up to the hotel. I think I was pretty dead after that, like traveling all day, and then you know, destroying my voice with karaoke. Hold on, I gotta sneeze. Give me a second. I feel it. I feel it coming. Sorry, I'm a little stuffy. Hold on. Maybe not. It's gone. Well, hopefully that'll come back later. It literally was there and then it disappeared. Ah! Okay. Anyway. Day one of the con. Thursday was the next day. I didn't get up too early. I know a lot of people wanted to be like first in line to get to the good stuff, but I was like, you know what? It's day one. It's only Thursday. How bad can it be? A lot of stuff was already gone. A lot of stuff. But that's okay. Because pretty much Thursday was like my shopping day. So I got some stuff for my friends and I got some stuff for me. I also got something for Mama Wolf because she, like, I got the jacket for my dad and I was like, oh, like, what about my mom? So it's in the vlog, but I ended up finding this really cute soccer-themed jewelry booth and I found this adorable, dainty little, like, pink cherry blossom necklace. Because she doesn't like big, like clunky jewelry. So it was like a nice little tiny, cute little design on this necklace. And I was like, oh, like this is perfect. Like cherry blossoms. Like, you know, it's got that Tashi vibe. It'll remind her of me. She'll think of me. And also, when I gave it to her, when I got back home, she was like, a brand new necklace because somebody won't fix my old one because I had given her another necklace in the past and like the chain had fallen off and she was like asking my dad to fix it and it kept breaking. The shade. But it's like I always get her necklaces with like hearts on it because like that's cute. So I was like, oh, like this flower, it's like it's something new, and it's kind of it's like mostly white with a little bit of pink, so I feel like she could kind of match it with a lot of her wardrobe pretty easily. He did fix it, but then it broke again, and it's like the tiniest little chain, and he has to get out like the little like magnifying glass and the tweezers to link it back together. So we might just have to get her a new chain. Mama Wolf got a necklace and Papa Wolf got based big booba VTuber shirt. Pretty much. Yeah. No, he didn't use super glue. He just got another like O-ring to link it together. Yeah, so I also got some gifts for my friends. You'll see that in the vlog. I did film like each haul. So I know I said I was only going to go shopping on that one day, but I ended up shopping like every day because I have no self-control and plushies are a thing. But you guys will see everything I got in the vlog. Oh, minus a couple extra things. But I'll get to that later. So Listen, I like plushies, okay? Especially if they are of my friends. Okay? The vlog will be as soon as possible. Kaiser has been going through the footage, and I will let you guys know if he thinks that he can get it up for this weekend. If not, it will be something different, and then the vlog will go up next weekend. But I'll keep you guys updated. Don't worry. So, it was mostly shopping that day. What else happened that day? I'm trying to think. Oh, that was 4th of July. Yeah, like that was 4th of July. Yeah. So I hung out with Numi. Numi was hosting a little 4th of July gathering, and she had a lot of yummy food, and we were all hanging out and having a good time, and we played with little fireworks outside, like the little tiny sparklers. Yeah, and it was really cute. Yeah, we saw some fireworks, and it was just like really chill. I love the chill friend time, you know? Where it's not like a big wild club party. It's just kind of like a bunch of friends hanging out and chilling and playing games and just chatting. Yee. Oh no, the Pyro Puff actually might be restocked. I don't know details yet, but I know a lot of you guys missed out on it and you guys wanted it, but nothing confirmed yet, but it is something that may be possible. Yeah. There's a drink menu? Yeah, there's some people making some mixed drinks and they're all really, really yummy. Okay, listen, I wasn't chasing. So, when we had all like kind of met up to see fireworks by the beach, and so there was somebody flying a kite, and so we had this big group of us all walking to find an empty spot on the beach to go sit down together, and Tricky and Matara were like linking arms, looking up at a kite, and they're like, wow, look at the kite. And I noticed that they were walking in the opposite direction as literally everybody else, the whole horde of VTubers that were walking in the opposite direction. And I was like, hey guys, because I didn't want to like yell, Tricky Wee, Matara Khan. So I'm just like, guys, hey guys. Because we were in public, right? So I was like, guys, we're going this way. Because I didn't want them to get lost. But they were so cute just looking up at the kite, and they were just like following the fucking kite in the sky. It was so cute. I wasn't yelling at them. I wasn't like trying to be mean. I just didn't want them to get separated and then get lost. I wanted to spend more time with everybody together. Imagine getting the full name treatment. The scientific term for a group of VTubers is called a cataclysm. Ah. You learn something new every day. They were just really cute. They were really, 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 really cute. So yeah, I remember leaving a little early because the next day was my big day, which is where I got dolled up in my cosplay, and I had the meet and greet at the agriculture booth with my new merch. And when I got to the booth, Yochi was actually doing her meet and greet virtually the same time I had mine in person. So we were like, we could see each other a little bit, and we kept like saying hi to each other, and it was so cute because Yochi is one of my full-blooded model sisters. We have the same artist and rigger, so it was just really cool to see her. I love her so much. It was just really nice to say hi. She was really busy with her line, and I was really busy with my line, but I still wanted to take like a second to say hi to her. She's been doing so good lately. I'm so proud of her. I'm so proud of all my friends. But, yeah, so I saw some Pyro Puffs, and some of you guys gave me some really sweet gifts, and I love them all so much. And the meet and greet had to be pretty short because things are very, very busy for me, and I wanted enough time between the meet and greet and the Nikkei event to, like, practice. But also when I scheduled that, I left some time to take pictures with the Itasha of me, but because it wasn't there, I had even more time to practice and get ready and like mentally hype myself up. So there was like an industry lounge where just like the like con staff and creators could go just to kind of like chill out. So I went up there and I was just hanging out with, a bunch of, like, my quote unquote bodyguards. The people who were escorting me to the booth. And so I was just hanging out, and luckily, somebody had brought flashcards, like little index cards and pens. And I was like, oh shit, that's gonna be super fucking helpful. So I was able to write down some like little bullet point notes for me, just in case, because, Nikkei wanted me to follow a script a little bit. And I didn't want to like constantly be looking at the cue card. So I was like running it through my head and practicing and practicing and practicing. And there were a couple things that they wanted me to like plug for the booth. So I was making sure that I had that written down. So I definitely wouldn't forget exactly like what to say. And I was a little nervous, but the day before, on day one, I actually stopped by the Nikkei booth to introduce myself to the staff and the Nikkei staff that I was actually talking to before the con. Like we were in a little group chat, and they gave me the information and the rundown so I could like kind of meet them first online. So I went to go introduce myself, and they were so sweet. They were genuinely so excited to have me, and they were like, they're gonna be awesome. Like, thank you so much for hosting an event at our booth. We're really, really excited to have you. And honestly, like, most of my nerves went away when I heard about, how happy they were to have me. It was just really, really sweet and wholesome. They were so freaking nice. And I felt like, okay, I can just kind of be myself, because they wanted me, right? So I should just be myself and get up there and do my thing and just do my best to memorize as much as I can. So when it was time for me to go down there again, I I went like kind of backstage. It's not backstage, it's just like kind of inside the booth. And they handed me official cue cards. They had like the Nikkei logo on them and everything. They were very official. And they had the entire script printed out on all the cards. And I was flipping through the cue cards, and I'm like, this is a bit of a different script than what was in the document that I've been reviewing. So I'm like cramming. It's like there was like some extra stuff in there, and like more like, pizzazz. And I was like, oh, okay. And the Blanc cosplayer came out. She was so freaking sweet. And she was like, yeah, I've had to host pretty much every other event besides you and Buff, because she was their like main game host, because they were doing 2 of these events on stage a day pretty much. And so she was like, yeah, I know it's a lot, but you got this. And she was like hyping me up, and she was so sweet. And I didn't actually get to meet the Scarlet cosplayer until like after the show pretty much, because she was backstage. They had a little little hut, like a little summertime beach hut that had a fan, and it was kind of like a chill room for the cosplayers. So she was in there getting ready before the event. So by the time I was on stage, I wasn't able to like meet her officially, but I did afterwards. They were both so cute, and they looked so damn good. But I got up on stage, and because Red came in clutch hard, he actually recorded the entire time I was on stage, so there is footage of me on stage. That's the good news. The bad news is the speaker for the mic that I was hooked up to broke, so you could barely hear anything I said. So it was like kind of muffly, but that's not anybody's fault. It just like, kind of broke, and I still did my best. And the crowd and you guys cheering me on in the audience was still super energetic and made me feel welcome and really, really excited that you guys were excited and hyped to be there. So I just did my thing. I tried doing the cue cards, but after the first card, I was kind of like, screw this. And I just threw them on the table next to me, and I was just like, who wants surprises? And I just kind of winged it, but I still remembered like the really important things that they wanted me to mention, so I made sure to do that. That was like my priority. Well, my priority was hyping up you guys. We'll do it live. Yeah. So that was really nice. And the Scarlet cosplayer ended up tweeting out a picture of us together because we had taken a picture together after the stage event. And in her post, she was saying how nervous she was to be up there in front of like a big crowd. But I was able to get everybody hyped up in the audience, and I did a good job hosting. And that just made me feel really good that I was able to make her feel a little more comfortable being up on stage. The crazy thing is that like I'm used to being on stage as a cosplayer, like just like walking on stage, showing off cosplay, but I'm not used to speaking on stage. So that's where my nerves kicked in. I just feel like I'm not very good at speaking. I stumble over my words and I trip up over things a lot, and my brain is all over the place a little bit sometimes, but what matters most is that you guys in the crowd had a good time, and it means the world to me to have had a bunch of my pyro pups in the audience. It was like the biggest crowd that I saw at that booth all weekend. It was crazy. So thank you guys so much for being so supportive and cheering loud for Nikkei. So really, I can't thank you enough. You really ease my nerves a lot when I see, all the merch of me, and I saw somebody with my mouse pad and somebody holding up like a Noomba plushie and somebody with a body pillow. So it's like I knew you guys were my people, and you were here to support me, and it made me feel really good. So thank you. Thank you. You guys are honestly the best community I could ever ask for. There were also some of my friends, some of the VTubers in the audience cheering me on. They weren't able to stay the whole time because, they don't they don't want to get stopped or recognized incognito, which is totally understandable. But it was really fun. And I remember talking to Buff a lot this weekend because this is like her first time doing anything like this too. But I have the experience being on stage in cosplay, and this was like totally new to her. And so I gave her a pep talk. I gave her advice for being on a stage, being in front of a crowd, and I gave her my personal experience on how it went for me. And I told her, this is all you gotta do. Just be yourself and have fun with it, and give away some prizes and just have a good time. And I gave her as much advice as I could, and I feel like we both ended up crushing it this weekend. I was there the whole time. I was hiding in the audience. I was there watching her on stage the next day when it was her turn to host a little game, and it was just really, really cool for both of us to get that kind of opportunity. She wore the cutest like summer safari looking outfit. It was freaking adorable. But I'm really proud of her because I know like this is even more out of her comfort zone than it is for me, even though it is still out of my comfort zone. The thing that gets me is talking. There's like the public speaking aspect. Like I could get up on that stage, I could work that stage and just like pose and 100%, no nerves. But as soon as I hear that I have to speak, it's a little nerve-wracking. So I'm glad that you guys liked it. So you will be able to see the video footage of me on stage. There probably won't be too much footage just because the audio isn't the best because of the issues that we had with the speakers, but that's okay. No. So usually what I say for audiences, normally when you're on a stage, it's in like the auditorium or whatever is usually dark because the stage lights are on, and it's hard to see out into a dark sea of people. So it's easy to kind of look past the crowd. But in this room, it's well lit. You can literally see every single person in that room in front of you. So the best advice, in case you are like nervous about making eye contact with anyone in the crowd and you think looking at somebody and then you might trip up, is to just look straight ahead, because you find a point like way in the distance that you can focus on and you can talk to that. But depending on how you project your voice and present yourself, it looks like you're talking generally to, a big crowd, even though you're not looking individually at the people in the crowd. But of course, we had to pick out people, raising their hand to get chosen for the game. But while you're just thinking, so you can, work your brain to remember the things you need to say, it's easy to just kind of look out into the distance and just look above everybody's heads, and it still looks professional from the audience standpoint, but in case looking at individual people might trip you up, that is the best advice that I was able to give just from my experiences. And then after she was done, she was feeling good, and we were like hyping each other up the whole weekend. It was really, really fun, and I've been wanting to do more with Buff, but I've been hanging out with all my model sisters this weekend. Buff is another one of my 100% model sister, same artist and rigger, although she is getting a brand new model very, very soon. This weekend she's gonna have a new debut, which is so exciting. So I'm just really freaking proud of her. Pause jump? Yeah, I think Sunday. I think Sunday is what she said. I know she did tweet it out though. So if you're curious, no, I didn't leak it. She tweeted it. She tweeted it. Calm down. It's not that crazy. And after we were done with our events, the Nikkei staff gave me a bunch of the Nikkei bags. There were these really big, giant, beautiful bags with Modernia and Crown on either side. And they gave me a bunch of those bags, and they gave me some gacha stuff. Like there was a magnet gacha and some merch. It came with a t-shirt, and I was so excited about the t-shirt. And then I got home and I checked the size, and it's a 3XL. So I'll be able to wear a Nikkei shirt to bed. It is so big. Maybe I can pick up another one in my size. I'm normally a medium. Yeah, for pajamas. It's a really cute shirt though. It says Nikkei like on the chest, and then on the back it has all the different manufacturers. It's really cool. I really liked it. I got one of those eye masks that we were giving away at the event, and a big sticker sheet. So I got a bunch of the merch, and the Nikkei booth was really awesome. After it was like a couple hours after Buff had her event, I went back to the booth because they wanted to give me a little tour of the booth, and it was so cool. It was crazy, like the production they had for this booth. So you could complete challenges and activities in the booth and get stamps for it, kind of like your dailies in the game. And for each stamp, you get a prize. It's so freaking cool. They had the new boss in the summer event that you could like battle. It was like a ball throwing game, and you had to throw the ball into like little cardboard cutout holes to like attack the boss. It's so cool. They had a photo booth. They had an itasha of summer anise and helm. So that was really, really cool. And then of course the beach theming and the stage that they had. They had a demo area where you could like play the game. It was so cool. I don't mean to be biased, but like that's probably the coolest booth that I saw at Anime Expo. Just like in terms of presentation, but also like audience engagement. It was really, really impressive. It was so cool to see in person. Saw a picture of me and Scarlett. Yeah, she was so sweet. I might go back next year, depending on how my Nihilister cosplay build turns out, and if Nikkei wants to help me transport it to Anime Expo. No, might be able to happen. I don't know. But speaking of crazy fucking cosplay, there was a guy who made a life-size Chatterbox cosplay, and it was on display like right in front of the Nikkei booth. It was insane. It was so cool. Yeah. It was like it could be put on display as like a statue, or he could get inside of it and like walk around in it. It was crazy. It looked so fucking good. So I was like, yo, this year you have Chatterbox, next year you want Nihilister? You want both of us? Like was wild. That was so fucking cool. I don't think I got good footage of it, but it was really, really cool. I think I was too like awestruck, and I just wanted to look at it because I'm like obsessed with cosplay. I just wanted to like stare at the workmanship. I didn't even think about documenting or filming or taking pictures. I was just like, holy shit. It is motivational, yeah. Yeah, that was one of the cosplay guests at their booth. It was so cool. I do have shots of the booth though. After the Nikkei event, that was Friday. Friday was the Vishoujo party. They had a mixer, and so I was there, and I met a bunch of more friends. Oh my gosh, you guys know Thunder Scott. Scott is one of the musicians who worked on Convergence of Sin and the Winter Rain cover. I met him in person. I was able to meet him there at the Vishoujo party. And then I ended up seeing him at like the next two parties I went to after that. But it was so cool to see him. He is so freaking chill, super damn cool. And he's like, yo, we gotta cook something up again soon. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. I also saw Daryl there. Daryl Barnes, she's the one that makes all my custom BGM tracks. And we still have the vinyls and CDs for sale. If you haven't had a chance to snag yours yet, if you want. There's a brand new Legacy BGM mix that is on the CDs and vinyls. So there's one more, it's like a 6-7 minute long song. It's crazy. So yeah, I was there. I saw a bunch of friends there. It was kind of warm because it was like it was outside, so I didn't stay for too long. But I wanted to stay long enough so that way I could see everybody and hang out and chat. I talked to Matara a lot. She was saying that she was gonna be doing like a subathon soon. I think she talked about this on her stream already, so I'm okay to talk about it. And I was like, oh yeah, I just did a subathon, and she was like, yeah, like I felt really inspired by watching you do yours. And I was like, girl, here's what I learned. Here's what not to do. Here's some advice. Like I was like, I laid it out on the table for her. I was like, please do not overwork yourself. You're gonna hate yourself for it. And I don't think she's the kind of person to push yourself too hard. But when you got your community super hyped and supporting you, you want to be there the whole time. But like, it's okay. It's okay to take breaks. Yeah. I love sharing my knowledge and my own experiences with other people, because if I learn something that can help somebody else in the future, 100%. It's like that with streaming. It's like that with like my cosplay stuff. Anything I do. You live and you learn. Live and learn. Yeah, it makes me feel good to help people. So we had a really good conversation at that party. I'm trying to think. I met a lot of people there. A lot of really awesome people. Everybody's always so nice. VTubers are just so chill. Love that song, hell yeah. Sanic. Yes, I did meet Bricky. Yeah. I ended up meeting him at Numi's party. But he was around the whole time. He was so chill. He was so freaking nice. So nice. Literally everybody I met, I can't say enough about. Just everybody was so, even the people like I met for the first time last year in passing and didn't get to talk to much, they were still like so welcoming, and the new people I met were so kind, and of course my friends, seeing them again, everybody was just so nice to me, and it made me really, really happy that they enjoyed talking to me. It was so nice to see everyone. Oh, you're heading out? Have a good night. Take care. Yeah, so, right before the Bishojo mixer, I got dinner with some of the gamer shops owners, the big head honchos, with a couple other friends, a couple of VTubers, because one of the craziest things of this con was that Gamer Sups had a booth at Anime Expo, and Pyro Power sold out so fast at their booth that they had to overnight ship even more. When the Gamer Sups bosses flew in, they brought in a whole extra suitcase. I'd met these guys before at many cons. They're so freaking nice, and they care a lot about their partners, and it really shows. So we wanted to take them out to dinner and just kind of hang out and chill because they were gonna be in the city. So we had a nice dinner. We went to a Korean barbecue place, and the second day where they brought in the suitcase and restocked it, Pyro Power was the first to sell out again at their booth. Pyro Power just kept selling out insanely fast. You guys, literally out of all the flavors they had stocked, you guys sold out of Pyro Power first, like every fucking day. They don't have any more. They do online. So if you wanna get some Pyro Power, if you haven't had the chance to yet, if you want to restock, it is still in stock online. But damn, you guys are so supportive. They should have brought a whole pallet. Dang, they were like, well, now we know for the next con. So stay tuned, you guys. Stay tuned. TwitchCon might be crazy. It'll be a permanent flavor if you guys keep liking it and if you guys keep supporting me with my Gamer Subs flavor. Yeah. It is a pomegranate tea flavor, but a lot of Gamer Subs flavors are like really sweet, and I didn't want my flavor to be too overpowering, so it's like a nice, light, refreshing drink. Yeah, but it's also not like it's not like an iced tea or like a hot tea. It's like the closest thing is a boba tea. It's a black and green tea blend. And I've had people who never tried pomegranate or aren't a big fan of pomegranate try it and love it. I've had Pyro Pups that don't really drink tea a whole lot and they love it. And also, like, I don't know. I had some IRL friends try it, do like a blind taste test, and they thought that it kind of tasted like raspberry. So I guess that's like similar because the pomegranate flavor isn't as strong. Because if you have straight up pomegranate juice, it's really like tart and it kind of hits you in the face. Like it's a really strong flavor, but it's really dialed down. So you just get like the nice flavor instead of getting like the really crazy tart pomegranate taste. So it's like really really light and refreshing. It's really yummy. And I'm glad that you guys like it too. Even the owners of Gamer Sups, they were both like, your flavor is crazy good. It is amazing. And they were like, no wonder it keeps selling out so crazy. And they really gave their kudos and props to you guys for being so awesome and supportive. So maybe we'll have some cool stuff in the future. You guys are awesome. Welcome back. Thank you. So yeah, that was really good food there. It was really good. And then the day after was Buff's Nikkei event, and also Nano had a meet and greet. My model mama Nano, she had her very first convention meet and greet. She did it virtually, and I said, no matter what, I'm gonna go see her. So I tried to go when like the line was almost gone, like right before her meet and greet slot ended, so I wouldn't be stopped, because her meet and greet is at the Mosa Black's booth, and there's a lot of like it's like all VTubers. It's like all VTuber merch there. And so I didn't want to linger around too long. And so I walked up to the mic and I was like, hey, Nano, like, it's me. Like, please don't say my name, because like the speakers for her were like really, really loud. So everybody walking by could hear. I was like, please don't say my name. Like, I love you. I just wanted to say hi. And she was so cute. Wait, this is like the first time we were able to like talk in person. Yeah, she's so cute. She's been doing crazy awesome things. She's been getting so many awesome opportunities. I'm so freaking proud of her. And then actually, this is actually gonna be in the vlog probably. It's so funny. Right before we left, Nana was like, thank you, Sinder. And then she was like, oh, I'm sorry. Like she slipped up and said my name just like once. It was so cute. It was so funny. But she's adorable. She's cute. It was nothing bad. It's nothing bad. I just didn't want to take the attention away from her, you know? You stay in line to meet Nano. I'm nobody. She's so, so sweet. She's done so much for me, and I'm really, really thankful for her. Hopefully, we'll be able to stream something together soon, or at least like hang out offline more, because she's really, really shy, which is why this meet and greet was like a really, really big step for her. And she's gonna be tabling at a convention really soon. I really want to fly her out to an American con so we can hang out all week, and I can buy her food and give her big hugs. Yeah, she's really shy, but she has started using her model on stream a lot more often, and she's been collabing with some of her other friends on stream, and it makes me so happy to see. So, so happy. So I'm just really freaking proud of her. She's gonna be tabling at a con in Brazil. So I want to get her over here. I want to scoop her up and fly her to America and hang out with her. Don't pressure Nano, okay? Don't pressure her into collabing, okay? She will be ready when she's ready. Yeah, I'd love to see her art at a con nearby, but it's a lot of work to have a booth at a con, and I'd rather her just like have a good time instead of having to work. Like a vacation. Let me see. What else did I do? I walked around the artist alley and the vendor hall a lot more. Yep. Faux show. I'm just scrolling through my my drive folder with all the vlog footage from the meet and greet and stuff. Oh my god, wait, actually, at my meet and greet. So there was a pyro pup who took something out of his bag for me to sign. He says, I'm so sorry. This is the only merch of you that I have for you to sign. And it was my fully nude, not safe for work succubus sticker from Mitsu's merch shop. And I was like, oh, it's totally fine, because, you know, the booth for the meet and greet was in the 18 plus section. So it was like, this is nothing new for the 18 plus section. But that was the first time where I was staring down at my boobies looking back at me. And I was like, I guess I'll sign it. That was so funny. Yeah, like looking in a mirror. That was so funny. And Red and Jeremy were standing by the meet and greet table to like take pictures for Pyro Pups, and they were also recording some vlog footage of the meet and greet, and I made sure to hold that sticker up to the camera. Have fun editing that, Kaiser. I can't wait for you guys to see this vlog footage. It's so good. It's so good. And then right after my meet and greet, it was Cotton's turn to have hers. So we saw each other in passing, and we took some cute pictures together, and it It's just so nice seeing her. Kaiser's gonna have a blast editing it. He was saying that the footage is really good. Oh my god, also, there's recordings of me, like, right before I got onto stage for the Nikkei event and right after, and it is like the most awkward videos of me because I'm not used to, like, being recorded. Oh my goodness. It's so awkward. You guys are gonna see this for the first time. Me in cosplay. Being like, hey, we're at the Nikkei booth. Like, I'm like a YouTuber. Oh yeah, and then I was walking around the con in cosplay just so I could, see a little bit more that I missed the day before. And I took some cute pictures and was looking at stuff, and I got some more stuff for my friends. There was a giant, like blow up balloon of Luffy just like in the middle of the exhibitor hall. Crazy. Oh, and I stopped by the Gamer Subs booth because I wanted to say hi to the staff because all the Gamer Subs staff are so nice. And I want to just go say hi in person. And they actually set aside some goodies for me at their booth. So I got another tub of the limited edition blue color of Pyro Power. I only have one. No, I got my second one. Yeah. So I've got another blue tub, which is so cool. And they also gave me Queso's brand new flavor that just came out. The nuclear bombsicle flavor. And I brought it home for my parents to try. And they were like, can we keep the tub? My dad really likes Queso's flavor. Ayo, Queso, I know the Pyro Pups are always trying to, if you're watching this, Queso, I know the Pyro Pups are always after you trying to beat your like bit records every week. But my dad really likes your Gamer Subs flavor, so please, I hope we're chill. I thought it was pretty good too, but I'm a little biased because I've got a flavor too. I like mine more. It's like supposed to be those old red, white, and blue popsicles? It tastes like that. Like that's what it is. That's the flavor. It's pretty good. The Rocket Pop, the Bomb Pop. Yeah. And it's funny because I like to ask Gamer Subs to send me all the new flavors in the mail anyway. So literally, as soon as I got back from the con, the order of the nuclear bombsicle flavor also was delivered. So I was like, you know what, parents? You can keep this one that I got at the con. I'm going to go back and pick up my shipment. Gamer Subs is an energy drink brand. It's like energy drink powder that you mix into water. And they have caffeine-free and caffeine options, a bunch of different flavors. It's really, really, really yummy. They don't have any sugar or carbs or calories. And it's really good for gamers like me. And I have my own flavor. Yeah. Wait, what? No waiting. We wait for nobody. I'm gonna take a sip of my Pyro Power. No sugar, carbs, or calories. I am going to read. I have my own tub of Pyro Power right here. It's keto friendly, sugar free. It's got nootropics for vision. Calories, less than 1. So virtually none. Total carbs, less than 1 gram. Virtually none. It's not fizzy. You can add it into like those water fizzers, like the water carbonation machines. Some people have done that before. I know some people have heated up my flavor to make it like a hot tea. Yeah, SodaStream. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's got a bunch of vitamins. Yeah. The only thing is that you shouldn't have more than 4 servings a day if you're drinking the caffeinated version. But if you're like me and you like to drink it all day, you just drink caffeine free. And then you can enjoy the yummy flavors without worrying about jumping off the walls. It's really yummy. It's really, really good. It's so refreshing. Perfect for a hot summer day. Yeah, let's see. Walking around the con. Okay. So, was the last Anime Expo? It might have been last TwitchCon. I think it was TwitchCon Vegas. Yeah, TwitchCon Vegas. I met these super incredible people. Lloyd and Julia. They are really fucking badass. Lloyd has recently become a VTuber, and Julia is a cosplayer. I actually retweeted Julia's post of us together at the Nikkei booth when I was in cosplay. She was cosplaying Hanji, Attack on Titan. And they're both the absolute sweetest, most precious angels ever. And they're just like really, really good friends. And they've given me a lot of helpful advice with like the content creation scene. And they happen to be really good friends with Jessica Negri. And they came out to me and they were like, you want to meet Jess? We talked to her earlier and she really wants to meet you. And I was like, what do you mean? She remembers me. She said to you that she wants to meet me. And he was like, yeah. So he was like, yeah, she was with her man's Ryan. And he was talking to Ryan and he was like, hey, I've got somebody that really wants to meet Jess. And Ryan is like, who? Like, what kind of rando are you talking about? And Lloyd is like, no, like, no, it's Sinder. And he's like, oh. He got like concerned at first. He's like, what do you mean? Like some random person just want to like come up here and like talk to her? What do you mean? He didn't set it up very well. I wasn't there, but he's like retelling this to me. I'm like, that's so funny. So, this is in the vlog. So we went outside the con to where she was with like a big group that she was cosplaying with. And she like catches me out of the corner of her eye. She does a double take and she's like, oh fuck. And she runs up to me and she starts barking at me and gives me a big hug. And it was so cool to be able to meet her in person. It was so cool. She's been like one of the biggest driving forces behind me, like staying motivated for cosplaying and stuff. Huge inspiration. Biggest cosplay inspo I've ever had. And we were just like talking about like cosplay stuff and content creation, and I guess she's curious and has interest in trying out this VTuber thing. And then she asked if I would let a hag like her play video games together, and I was like, when am I gonna wake up? So I know she's a very, very busy bee, but that would be fucking insane. That would be actually insane. If you don't know Jessica Negri, she is a very, very, very famous cosplayer. Has been for a long time. I'm sure you've definitely seen some of her work before. She's always making the most insane, elaborate, beautiful cosplays. It's amazing. So amazing. Yeah, literally a dream come true to be able to meet her. I didn't get the chance to see her at AX last year, but holy shit, she is so sweet. She's an absolute angel. And something that I hate myself for, I brought a bunch of Pyro Pup keychains that I wanted to give to a bunch of my friends at the con, and I kept forgetting. And of course, I forgot to give her one. But I bumped into Julia and Lloyd at the con later on, and I was like, guys, I need to give you some Pyropop keychains. Are you gonna be seeing Jess and Ryan later? And they were like, oh, for sure. So I gave them 2 extra keychains to give to the 2 of them. And then later on that night, Lloyd sends me a picture of Jess with a Pyropop keychain like looped onto her bag. And it's her like holding it up smiling. It's so cute. She got the Pyropop keychain. She got it. She looks so cute. I'm just really, really happy. It's just so surreal and so wild. So yeah, one of you guys is hitching a ride on her bag. It's so cool. I managed to give Thunder Scott a keychain too, and a couple other friends that I met there. I was just like so happy to be there in the moment that I kept forgetting to give people stuff. I just had like a bunch of Pyropop keychains that I want to give to people. But yeah, that was the highlight. One of the highlights. Between the Nikkei, collaborating with Nikkei IRL at their stage booth, hosting an event in cosplay of myself, and then later that day, while still cosplaying myself, to be able to meet my cosplay inspiration. It was wild. It took every ounce of energy in me not to just break down in front of her. She means a lot to me. I know I'm just a big fucking crybaby, but like, I'm just so thankful to all my friends for just making this weekend awesome and unforgettable. And to Lloyd and Julia for introducing us. And they were like, we love seeing interactions like this. Like, they were getting a kick out of it. And I walked up to Ryan. I was like, oh, I'm the weirdo that you were worried about. And he's like, I didn't mean it like that. It was just really, really sweet. And I was so nervous for the Nikkei stage event. And seeing how many Pyropups came out to see me was really, really nice. It was awesome. And just all the VTubers and new people I met being so welcoming and nice and willing to chat with me and get to meet everyone. And it's just so cool. It's just so awesome. So much has changed in a year. You know, the last time I went to Anime Expo to now, I'm doing crazy, insane things. And then after the con, I went back to, what was it, like Little Tokyo? With all like the anime figure shops. After the con closed, I went there, and the life-size Ace statue was there. And I think the biggest noteworthy thing that is different from AX this year versus last year is that I could realistically afford buying a life-size Ace statue. I can take him home. It's okay. I can. No, I didn't, because I'd want a brand new one, not one that's been, you know, sitting in LA for a long time. Mama Wolf said no. Maybe in the new house when we have room. I can finally bring a man home. Yay! That's not what she's expecting. But yeah, that was freaking awesome. Saturday night, so after all this crazy cosplay stuff happened, Vichibon had their own mixer. It was in like this cool bar. It just looks. It was just like a really cool venue that they had, and it was open bar, and they even had custom drinks themed after the 4 Vichibon members, and it was just so cool. And I got to see all the same friends that I got to see from the events before, and I got to see even more people, and it was just so awesome. They threw a really good mixer party. It was like just chill. Because sometimes when you go to like official, you know, like business, not business, but like if it's a company or a brand hosting a party, they usually have like business people there talking to you. And sometimes it's a little scary, but like pretty much all these parties that I went to were all just friends hanging out. And it was so nice to just have all this extra time with so many friends. Because sometimes, if you go out to dinner, you can only like have so many people because then the table is going to be a mile long. So at least at these kind of party events, you can just like walk around and talk to everybody and have a good time. And because it was Buff's birthday, we sang happy birthday. We sang happy birthday at karaoke. And then we also sang at the mixer for Vichibon. And then Shaya brought out a cake that had like her little orange pup face on it. It was awesome. And something I liked is that the venue they didn't purposely hit like the capacity of the venue, so there was a lot of extra space for us to walk around. It was really open and comfy, and I loved it. Shout out to Buff, I freaking love her. Everybody in Vichibon is just so sweet. I really liked that party. Yeah. And then I was invited to get dinner after that, but I was just so tired from after everything that happened that day. Just like my emotions. It was like a roller coaster of emotions between being nervous and anxious and excited and happy. And it was all over. I was all over the place that day. There was so much that happened. So I just kind of went back to my hotel room and passed out. Also, Jess and I took some pictures together, and she took some on her phone, and she asked if it was okay to post, and I was like, yeah. I don't know if she will, but I have some really cute pictures of us. She looks so freaking good. She always does, though. And I remember, like, admiring her makeup, and I was like, oh, like while we were having a conversation, I was just like staring at her eyes like, oh, her makeup's always so good. And I was just like studying her face. Not like in a weird way, but like trying to, learn from her. And it's like, obviously we're people, like, you can see the skin texture when you're talking to somebody. Tell me why, after we took pictures together, her pores just fucking vanished. Where did they go, Jess? How do you do that? How do you do your makeup like that? I was studying your face. I could see your pores. I could see them. And then we took a picture together and they disappeared. Dang, she's magical. she's like a mythical being. She's like a unicorn sighting. She turns them off for pictures. Hey, how do you flex your skin muscles to close up your pores like that? It's actually insane. She's good. She's been doing this for a long time. She's really good. Meanwhile, me just like standing next to her like a sweaty fucking mess. Although she's used to the warm weather. I'm not. Which is ironic. Total concentration breathing, hidden pore style. See, you guys get it. Let's see. The next day, I did more shopping. Of course. But it was the last day. Oh yeah, I went to the Omo Cat booth. They had this really cute Fuamoko shirt, and I was like, oh my god, repping fellow adorable hellhound girlies. And as soon as I got up to the counter, I waited in the line for like 20-30 minutes because it was a really popular booth. And as soon as I got up to the counter, they were like, oh, we just sold out of that exact shirt you wanted. But it's okay. It's okay. I think it's still online. I did get a lot of other really cute and cool shirts and like clothes at the con. All of that is in the vlog that I recorded, so you guys will be able to see that. But that's okay. Honestly, it was like one of the last days, so I kind of expected. I kind of expected it. But also, I ran back to the artist alley like 3 hours before they closed just to do like one last sweep. Cause like when you're in the artist alley and there's crowds in each of like the hallways between the booths, you can't really see everything that the booth has because there's a sea of people that you have to look over. And unless you're right next to the booth, you can't see what's at each booth, like on the tables, just like what they have hanging. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go back. Just like the last day to do like one more little walkthrough so I could see more of what they have at their booths. So I ended up getting, there was this one booth that had a Pyro Pup phone charm. And it was so cute. It was the first time I've seen Pyro Pup merch at a con. Like that wasn't one of my friends or like a merch partner that I was working with. Like somebody just made fan art of a Pyro Pup and was at a con. I was like, oh, I need this. So I got 3 of them. And I also got a cute little Peril charm, like little pin. And, well, you guys will see. You guys will see everything I got. But yeah, I got some more gifts for friends. Yeah. It was just really cool to see a Pyro Pup at a booth. I was so shook because it was like a little Pyro Pup next to like HoloLive mascots. And I was like, that's mine. That's mine. Like, that's crazy. It was really cool to see. So, thank you. Thank you, artists, who make really cool merch of me that I can find at cons. It's like a scavenger hunt. But bonus points if you tell me about it beforehand, so I can go buy it myself and I don't miss it. Yeah. It's so awesome. I'm sorry. I sound so stuffy. My voice. Ugh. Artists are awesome. Artists are the backbone of VTubers. We wouldn't be anywhere without artists. Can you imagine drawing your own model? Ugh. So much work. Artists don't get enough credit for live 2D models. Let's see. What else did we do? Oh yeah, it wasn't outside the con. It was outside the building, but you still had to like scan your badge in order to get to this area. They had like a bunch of food trucks, like food stands, like all lined up outside with like ramen and soba and udon and takoyaki and like a ton of really yummy food. And so I ended up getting a mochi donut. That was really yummy. And then for an actual meal, I got some yakitori. That was really yummy with like teriyaki sauce on it. Oh, it was good. It was good there. So yeah, I had a little meal there outside. It was a little too hot though. I was kind of dying. But yeah, a ton of like food stalls. I ended up getting boba tea at a boba shop nearby. Yeah. And then the last day. So the last night was a party at Ross's house. The one and only Rubber Ross. And I was there at his party last AX. But this year, I was able to meet his dog. And I've got the cutest videos for the vlog of his dog, Uchi. He's so cute. And he is such a people person. And he was so happy to see all the people at the party on that night. Oh my goodness, he's such a good boy. He's so cute. And we were able to hang out more. I saw a bunch of people at that party that I wasn't able to see pretty much since last year's AX. So it was really nice to chat with them for a little bit and catch up. It was awesome. It was awesome being able to see everyone. Yeah, doggo! He's the cutest thing. You guys are going to love him. Yeah, so like I said, I do have a lot of vlog footage that I recorded with the help of Red and Jeremy, who also took some shots, like footage of me and in general. That they sent me blog footage. I don't know how long it's gonna be, but I might have to do some like voiceover segments. So hopefully my stuffy nose clears up for that. Unless you're taking audio from this video. Oop. But yeah, it'll be good. It'll be good. Got a lot of really awesome stuff. So it's either gonna be this weekend, if there's enough time to get it all edited together, and potentially next weekend, if Kaiser needs some more time. So please be patient. Yeah, like voicing over the vlog, like me talking over the video, explaining stuff. Like I was going over all the pieces of my cosplay in one of the videos, and I was showing off like my shoes, my really awesome fancy cosplay shoes. And I was really excited to wear them, but then I remembered that I was going to be up on like a stage and I'd probably have to walk really fast because I'd be in cosplay and it's like the biggest anime convention in the country. And if I kept getting stopped, I might be late. So I wanted to make sure I could walk fast and I wouldn't eat shit if I fell off, like tripped and fell off the stage. So I ended up wearing just like my combat boots instead of my cosplay heels. As badly as I wanted to wear the heels, I was like, just in case. Just in case. Yeah, please be patient. I can promise you that it's going to be awesome. It's my first IRL video, okay? So it's going to be a banger. Yeah, the combat boots. They got like chains and studs on them anyway, so they still looked fitting. Give me combat boots to modify next time. I should. I really should. But I definitely wanted the proper shoes for the photo shoot, but because the Ita show wasn't there, I will have to do that for TwitchCon if it's there for TwitchCon. Yo, those heels are so damn good. They're so pretty. Oh, also, I have a new PC again. So the PC, the juiced up, beefy PC that I was going to originally use for the subathon, had problems. There was some internal pieces that were broke. So I got the replacement sent to me. But it took a long ass time trying to get that PC set up with all the programs and redoing all my, program settings. So it's still going to be a while for me to be able to stream on the new PC, but soon, hopefully. Hopefully soon. And there's a lot of games and content that I have planned since getting back from AX, so we still have all of the submissions. I still have the room submission part 2. We got fridge review. We got confession stream. And then I also still have to finish Doom Eternal. I got so close to the end, so I'm going to be finishing that this upcoming week or two, depending on how much we do. We have Zenless Zone Zero that came out at Anime Expo, which I'm upset about because I wanted to play it so bad. So I'll be playing that. There's a brand new Nikkei event that a lot of you guys probably played already, the summer event. I still haven't played it yet, so we'll be doing polls and looking at hot bikini babes and what else? Cosplay! I'm also going to be cracking down on my Nihilister cosplay build, and there will be even more hand cam streams with cosplay. But also, as a little break between that, I picked up some extra special goodies to build on hand cam, and I think it's Little Tokyo. Little Tokyo in LA. With a bunch of those like figure shops and stuff. So I picked up some things from there. I also got a plushie of a Boo from Mario because I have no self-control when it comes to plushies and it was too cute. But yeah, I got some more like Lego-y buildy stuff that was too cute for me to pass up. So we'll be doing more of those. I got a couple more of those. And I think that's all I picked up there. Yeah, I think that's all I picked up there. The plushie Bang Boos. Oh, jeez. Like, I played the Zenless beta, and it was so good. I'm so excited to play the main game. I'm so excited. Yeah, I wanted to take home the Nano Standy again this year, but shipping back to my house from across the country was a lot of money. A lot of money. So I didn't want to do that again. I gotta save up for the house, you guys. So yeah, lots and lots and lots of exciting new stream stuff coming up very, very soon. I know, we're gonna be getting so good. I'm so excited to start playing. I'm still getting settled back in from the trip from the con. I've been away. So I will do my best to get back in the swing of things, putting together weekly schedules. I will be pinging you guys in the Discord server for when I'll be going live next. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know yet. I don't know yet. But there will definitely be a lot of streams coming up soon. And I hope to see you there for them. So I think that's about it for a story. You know what? I have to bring this up. I'm so sorry. There's one more thing. I want to talk about. So, I met my little sister, Lucy. We were at the Vishojo Mixer. And she says hi to me. And she's like staring intensely at my chest. And I'm like, oh, what you looking at? She's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. And I'm like, no, it's okay. And then we go in for a hug. And she literally is like at the perfect height. So she just put her face into my cleavage and just stayed like that while I gave her a hug. I was so surprised. I wasn't expecting her to do that. She was just inhaling the sweet scent of my boob musk. She just went for it. She's so silly. So yeah, sorry for outing you, Lucy. I love you. Aww. She is so adorable. She's so sweet. It's really nice getting to talk to her. Yeah, she's fun size. But also sometimes I wear like tall boots. So I got a couple extra inches. So I think now is a good time. Now that story time is pretty much concluded. Just going through the pictures again. Oh wait, I totally forgot about this. Oh, wait a second. So I guess some of the friends were planning like a really fancy dinner like way before the con. And then like the night before, Shoto messaged me and he was like, "Hey, you wanna like join us?" And I was like, "Really?" So it was like this super bougie, fancy, like Japanese restaurant. It was so fancy. Like the kind of fancy where they like replace your plates if it gets too dirty. Like I was like, I felt so out of place, but the food was so damn good. It was so good. And I tried a lot of foods that I don't think I would have tried otherwise. Like, it was my first time trying, like, raw sushi. Like, sashimi. That kind of stuff. It was, like, just friends. So it was, really, really chill. Super duper 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 chill. It was like Chicky and Yuzu and Limes and Matara and Bricky and Numi, like everybody. Bao. Everybody. Yeah, we had like Shoto took a bunch of really nice pictures, so I saved them. They were in another folder, so I saved these pictures. Oh my god, the food is so good. There was caviar that we had, like caviar tacos, and A5 Wagyu wontons. Oh my god. Hey, Shoto! You heard me talking? Dude, it was so good. Yo, thank you so much for inviting me. It was so good. There was like fried shrimp tossed in like this really yummy like cheesy sauce. He smelled the food. We were eating so good that whole weekend. So good. Heard about the caviar tacos? Yeah, I actually had caviar once when I went to TwitchCon in Paris. But it was just like a little bit. It was like a little bit on cracker. That was your favorite? Oh, for sure. Hell yeah. It was so good. And we also got dessert. Oh, we got dessert. How fierce for the check sniping, but I'm so mad. I'm so mad. So Numi figures swiped the first bill, right? The very first dinner we had. And I was like, Numi, can I please get the next one? Please. And she was like, you know what? Lunch is on you next time. And I'm like, fuck yeah, let's go. Like, surely she won't go back on her promise. We never got lunch. And that was her loophole. She never got lunch. I tried. I wanted to. Everybody always takes the check before I can speak a word. And then I feel bad because I wanna help, but then everybody's like, no, like it's my turn to pay. And I'm like, what do you mean? Where's my turn? Where's my turn? But it's okay. The music's perfect. Listen, the stream's feeling what I'm feeling right now. See, even if you ask for the check, they can see that shit. We're all sitting at the same table. I didn't pay for anybody else's food. The whole trip. Next time. Even like ice cream. I feel like everybody was just so busy and then so tired after everything happened, like the whole con and everything. Put the card in the waiter's hand before anyone sits down. I think that's what Numi does. She's like, I've got the pro strat. And I'm like, can you like stop pro stratting for a second? Can you I'll get it next time. Please. Please. It doesn't matter what it is, please. Buy the restaurant. Y'all are crazy. No, I'm gonna have to book a reservation and like prepay. Like put my card on. I don't know how they do it. I don't know. Like I genuinely try. And they're just too good at being generous and nice. Literally have the best friends in the world. They're so freaking sweet. The battle of generosity, exactly. Right? When they go to the bathroom? Yeah, because the whole table gets up and goes to the bathroom at the same time. See, I tried that strat once. I tried saying, going to the bathroom and paying, and then I got tackled by Numi. And she yoinked my card out of my hand. And in the kerfuffle, Tricky swoops in and pays. That shit literally happened. Well, pay ahead of time? That's really what you have to fucking do. Bro, I can't. That's crazy. Could you imagine making like a reservation and being like, oh, we already have a reservation. Like, what do you mean? She beat me to the reservation? Say dibs next time? Does that work? I just give her the puppy dog eyes. I'm like, please. I want to pay. Take my money. I don't know how to express my feelings for my friends and how much I appreciate them through my words, because words are really hard for me. So it's either through hugs or buying them gifts or food. And I couldn't buy food. They're immune to the puppy dog power. I guess I gotta get good. I mean, it's been 2 years. You figured I'd have somewhat of a, good, quick reflexes for the bill, but I guess it's not good enough. Yeah, they're not respecting my wishes. They're disrespecting me. How dare they? I gotta upgrade the skill in my skill tree, bro. Yeah, they're like, oh, next time. And that doesn't happen. It's like I've got bad luck when it comes to me paying for things. It's that time where Tricky swooped in when Numi tackled me, and then there was a bar where they finally let me pay for a round of drinks. It was like my first time ever paying for something for a group of my friends, and then the fucking owner of the bar comes out, because we bought a table and we've been waiting on the table to be clear, and he was like, I'm so sorry you guys had to wait. This round is on me. And I'm like, I was supposed to pay for that, though. They're not going to give me this chance again, bro. But they were free. They were free. It's just my luck. It's like I'm lucky in an unlucky way, but it's technically still lucky, but it's not the kind of luck that I want. It's like fucking Nagito Komaeda. Like, ew. Yeah, best luck in the worst way. Yes, thank you. Lock 100. You really can't make it up. I just want to do nice things for my friends because they're always so nice and generous to me, and I want to give back, and I don't know how else to thank them. I feel like thank you isn't enough, I want to do more for my friends because they do a lot for me. I gotta lock in next time. Yeah. I'll be ready. TwitchCon. Reverse psychology. Say I don't want to pay, and then they'll ask me. Nah, there's no way. There's no way they'd let that happen. They'd be like, okay, I was gonna pay anyway. And I'd be like, no. No. Well, I think. Here, let me. Blah, 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 blah. Go through the pictures. Just making sure that I can see everything. I think that's everything. I think so. Oh my god, wait! There was this. Oh my god, I literally had a fucking heart attack, okay? Let me tell you why. I had a heart attack. So, I'm in my hotel room, scrolling through Twitter. Yeah, just relaxing, getting ready to go to the con. And I see somebody post a picture of me with my face showing. And I'm like, where the fuck did they get this picture? And I looked closely and I realized it wasn't me. It was this beautiful cosplayer who I thought legit was me. Like, we had the same curves and shit. Like, I was like, I don't remember taking this picture. Where did this picture come from? And then I got a closer look and I was like, oh, damn, that's just really good. I wanted to see her so bad. Unfortunately, was not able to. But she was so beautiful. Oh my goodness. Her cosplay of me was so damn good. It was so good. Cause I had never like seen anybody cosplay me before. Like maybe once. I know at WeebCon a couple years ago, there was a cosplayer of me cosplaying my 1.0 outfit, but I'd never seen anybody cosplay my 2.0 outfit. That's why I was so caught off guard. I was like, holy shit, somebody's cosplaying me? That's crazy. My new outfit. It's like still such a surreal thing to experience. Other people wanting to cosplay me is awesome. It's so cool. She did a really fucking awesome job. So good. So good. I hope she had fun. I think that's everything that happened. I'm sure I'm missing some stuff. I'm sure I'll remember if I gotta do like a voiceover in the vlog for me to add flavor commentary. But yeah, so I think now's a good time to turn on the on-stream event. Hold on, it's loading. In a moment, not yet. In a moment, text-to-speech and sound alerts will be back on. Just give me a second. And then we can hang out and chat because story time is over. I'm sorry I sound all stuffy. Na na na. Okay. Text-to-speech and sound alerts should be working now. And I'm trying to connect the other on-stream events. But yeah, so this con was like the craziest in terms of my dreams coming true. So when I say that, like with the Nika collab, so as a little baby cosplayer, it's always been like my dream to be like these popular cosplayers who get invited to cons.
I can speak.
And who are like booth babes for these really cool brands and games and companies, and they get to cosplay at the booth to help advertise for the booth. And I always thought it'd be so cool to be invited as a cosplayer in that kind of way. And that's like kind of what happened. Even though I'm not just a cosplayer anymore, like it's so cool. It's so cool. Dreams come true. And then I got to meet Jessica Negri. Like, so many cool things happened.